Hello guys, how are you all doing? Just thought I'd do another little video on a little pickup I made recently, and this is to coincide with the life-size Leonidas statue I recently purchased. And when I was kind of thinking of getting that piece, a mate of mine suggested doing the immortal Persian head on the base, which I thought was an excellent idea. Completely lapped that up. So it was a case of like looking into it and hunting down the right mask. And I come to the conclusion after a little bit of research that the Neca mask is a really nice mask to go for. And to be honest, I'm not too sure when this was released. I think it's been out quite a while now. And I wasn't really going to do a review on it as such, but to my surprise, when I went onto the tube, I found no videos on this. There's a few immortal masks on there where people have kind of cosplayed and dressed up a little bit and prancing around in front of the camera, but it doesn't say which mask it is. So I thought I'd give you a little look at it, basically, what you get out the box. Also a little look at the box, because the box is very, very deceiving. So let's have a closer look. So this is the mask that you will receive. Now, not to be confused, I do a miniature version of this as well, which looks really nice, but it's obviously a lot smaller. And this is the life-size version. So let's have a look at this deceiving box. And when I say deceiving, when you see this, if you do decide to pick this up, or if you do own this, you'll see this box and you'll think, oh my god, it's tiny. It's like really underwhelming, and it, you know, it's going to be a pile of junk. And it's so not the case. The box is actually quite nice. It's really well done. What you got to bear in mind with this piece is it's only actually covering your face. It's not the whole head, so it's not covering anything. It's down to the chin and then, you know, up to the hairline kind of thing. So it is bang on in scale. It's very deceiving because when you get it out the box, it's actually quite a big piece, as you can see there. And yeah, this is it basically. With my one, I've got a couple of little marks on it. There's a little mark on the nose there, which is of great interest to me. Basically because the paint job on this is pretty good. It's got a sort of matted stroke satin effect. But just on the chin and just on that little rub on the nose, it's kind of like took the paintwork away, and it's got this really nice kind of chromish silver appearance underneath. So I'm curious as to whether to give it a little rub down to see what's going on underneath, because I do think this would look even better if it was more shiny. It's nice as it is, don't get me wrong, it's a nice paint job. It's got this kind of like goldish, bronzish, very, very light tint to it. It's kind of like a goldish, silverish, it's quite hard to explain. But if you just look there, this nice sort of chrome, and again where it's rubbed there, I'm just curious as to see what's going on underneath. So I might have a little look into that, because I do think this would look even better in a chromish silver look. But I'm really impressed with this. Like I say, this is the life-size version. It's made of a hard kind of plastic, and I believe these are actually from the original screen molds. So in terms of their accuracy, let's get him out of the way. This is pretty damn bang on. You know, it is pretty close to what you would have seen in the film. You've got this strap on the back, so if you did want to wear this, if you was doing like a convention or cosplay or whatever, you can wear it. I've tried it on and it actually fits really well. What I do like about this as well, it's got this kind of like black netting on the eyes and on the mouth, which I think is really nice, so you just sort of don't see through it. I did look into I was looking at the Rubies one, and with Rubies stuff you've got to be very careful, because the pictures that that rubies will put up can differ drastically to what you'll get in hand, and I was told they were pretty piss poor, so I swerved those, and like I say, I hunted this down. These are quite hard to find. You know, they're a bit trickier to get hold of now. I paid a little bit more for this, but you know, in searching the completed listings and the web in general, they don't come up that often, so I thought I was just going to grab it, seeing it was in the UK. But yeah, you can, in terms of price, you could pay as little as between 20 and 30 quid, and as much as like near 100. It's one of those ones, really. I would say sort of like around sort of 40 to 50 quid is probably the average price. I paid a little bit more than that. But it's really nice. It's a really, really cool mask. Yeah, like I say, I just didn't see many videos of this, actually, of the Neca one online, especially on YouTube. So I thought I'd give you a little look at it. And I probably will do a future video on kind of what I'm doing with the base on the statue, because it is going to feature this guy. You know, it should look pretty cool. I sort of mocked it up, and it does look really, really cool. So have a little look out for that. But yeah, that is the Neca Persian Immortal 1:1 scale life-size mask from 300. Very cool. Actually, what I was going to say, in terms of, you know, if you wanted to buy this, I think this would look. I had this in mind when I had the Leonidas premium format. I know a lot of you guys kind of like to have your premium formats and then have like maybe a life-size prop next to it, like either like a gun or, you know, a DVD or something like that. This would look excellent if you had the Leonidas premium format. Or even the Hot Toys figure, and you had this sort of set in the background or something. It would work really well, and I think if you can get it for a decent price, it's well worth jumping on. So yeah, just a little look at that one, guys. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for some other videos coming out. I've got some more bits on the way, and doing a few bits with the statue. So have a look on those. Take it easy, stay safe, and I will catch you later.